Do you know who I am? Those were the actual words that I used at a pitch competition, and the judges loved it. In this video, I'm going to share with you how you can start your presentation with power and win over your audience. Hi everyone, Anson Sat here, your public speaking coach, helping you to speak confidently, live healthily, and impact to infinity. Now, those were the actual words that I used at the pitch presentation. The judges loved them, the audience loved it, and it was an incredible experience. Later on the video, I'm going to share with you how that all worked together in my favor, and it was I was declared the winner. Now, first, what do you think is the best way to start off a presentation? Because we live in a YouTube Shorts, TikTok era, and our attention span is so short these days. Last I heard it was 7 seconds, but it's probably shorter now. If a presentation doesn't start off with a bang, many people will start reaching for their smartphones and choose a presentation of their choice. Now, the days of good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, Mr. President. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I appreciate the invitation. It's a real honor to be here. Those days are over, and people don't have a lot of time these days, and their attention span is so short. You really got to get right into your presentation. So I'm going to just share a few tips on what to avoid and give you a few tips, 2 tips on how to really engage the audience. Okay, so what you want to do when you get onto the stage is, of course, say thank you to the MC. Now, usually the MC is going to introduce the speaker. So name and whatever's on the agenda, the speech that's going to be delivered, that is going to be announced. So speaker comes up. There's no need to say your name. I've heard many times, good afternoon. My name is Anson Sat. And the audience is like, we know because the MC's already told us. Okay, so just dive right in with a question. What do you ask? How are you? No. The question that you ask is going to engage the audience because the audience is usually there to have a problem solved. They're looking for the speaker to give them information that they need so that they can have their problem solved. So start off with a question that's really engaging, that includes a fact or figure or some kind of information that will just make them ding. Okay? So going back to the story, do you know who I am? I don't suggest that you do that in your presentation, but it just so happened that before my presentation, I noticed that nobody checked my ID. The security didn't check my ID. So I thought, they don't know that I'm Anson Sat. So when I got on the stage, do you know who I am? And everyone's like, no. That's right. You don't know who I am. The paper says, the agenda says Anson Sat, but no one bothered to take my ID or to double check my identity. The presentation that I'm about to deliver right now is about security. So that's what got the people to be so engaged in my presentation. So ask a question. Did you know that inflation is ever so closely to 10%? Did you know that 3.5 million people, The second thing that you could do is to use the word imagine. It helps the audience to have the same frame of mind as you do, the same mindset. A lot of motivational speakers or people who are selling a new product will use the word imagine so that people can really think about the solution and how that solution applies to them. So picture this. Motivational speaker comes onto the stage and says, imagine that the decisions that you make today after this presentation will help you get ever so much closer to your financial freedom and to achieve your financial goals. Imagine that when you have achieved your financial goals, you will feel the confidence of making decisions because you have financial freedom. Imagine is a very powerful word. Now, there are many other techniques to engage the audience, but these two are the primary ones that I use in my presentations. It keeps everything simple. I hope these suggestions really help you a lot. They've really helped me to engage the audience. What do you think about asking questions and using the word imagine? Are there other ways that you find is an effective way to engage the audience? And if you have any other questions, please let me know in the comment sections below. I'd love to hear from you. And if you haven't subscribed to Impact to Infinity, I invite you to be a part of this movement. We want to be as impactful as possible, Impact to Infinity. So please hit the subscribe button and the notification bell for future videos. Your support really helps the YouTube algorithm, but also motivates me to make future videos so that we can all move forward together. So thanks again for watching. My name is Anson Sat, your public speaking coach, helping you to speak confidently, live healthily, and impact to infinity. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next one.